Welcome, welcome. I wanted to give some medicine. I almost said I wanted to give some medicine. Did you hear that? Pretty crazy. I just said that. I was gonna say I want to give some messages and some medicine came out. All right. So we got some messages here, and I just wanted to pass them along and let you know. And first of all, we have a lot of floating energy. There's a lot of shifting energy, and a lot of people are going to be feeling like almost like because you're in like this. I'm hearing right at the edge of this and letting this go, and you're just here. This moment is going to be important for you to stay focused on what you're doing, because there's an energy of love and light to you guys. How are you? There's an energy of like, things are shifting for the collective too, but I'm hearing this individually for those of you who are, hello, love and light, for those of you who are going through, so this is how I'm going to say I'm hearing this. So if you've been experiencing a lot of release of karma, a lot of past life energy, things that didn't serve you, and you feel like you have released them recently, this is because I'm hearing this next step. The next stage is going to be something you progress to much faster than you're anticipating, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So I'm just going to pull some cards and listen to the messages that I'm receiving as well. So if you want to ask your guides a message, you want to ask a question, just do it silently within your mind and see if they don't give you the answer through me. So yeah, so we're going to meditate and focus on the energy and ask for the messages that we need to hear for our highest good for this next coming stages. I'm hearing leaving them behind. Leaving them behind. Vows, trees, and spirituality and religion. I just feel like somebody's going to be going to seek. We're going to seek. I'm hearing seek a new way. Oh, okay. All right. So some of you guys, if you feel like like you were, there's so much energy. It's like it's crazy. My ears have been doing this crazy vibration for every day. Once I start to even tap into energy, it's massive vibrating in the ears and all this stuff here. That's funny. Okay. So who are you connected to in the different planets? I'm hearing going. I just heard that actually, because I wasn't even okay. Wow. The Galactic Federation, the Andromedans, the Pleiadians, and the Vegans. Yeah. I'm hearing Stonehenge. I'm seeing a tall being here. They're very, very tall. They're very tall. And they have it's like a sharp face, almost like it's human looking, but it's like a sharp face. Like they have very prominent nose and lips and ears, and they're very tall, and they're like, it's like they're not black, they're not white. They look, how can it, like they look like clay. Yesterday my daughter comes in my room, she freaks out, and I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, I just looked out the window, and I swear to God, mommy, I swear to God, please believe me, there was a guy walking, and he had like a weird suit. It looked like a work suit. I don't know what it was. She goes, but he was glitching while he was walking. And so she's like, please don't laugh at me. Please don't think. I'm like, I don't think you're crazy. I'm like, you probably saw a glitch in the Matrix. Somebody who was, I said, because right here we have all these spaceships over here that come up and down, and we're by the airport. I mean, the army base. She shows me a picture, and it was like, she goes, this is what he looked like. She goes, because I swear to God, he looked like some guy from a game that I always play. And he did have a hat. Yes, he did. He did. He had a hat on. The vending. Why are you asking that? She said he had a hat on, and that he was walking like this, like he was glitching. She said his neck was like Like, you know what I mean? Like his neck was like that, and he was walking like he was glitching. No, he she said he was black. He was black, like a black color. Yeah, she said he was like a black color. That's what I said. I thought I was like, was it like somebody Jewish over here? She goes, no, mom, no. She was, I'm telling you, when he was walking, he was keeping his hands like this, and he was glitching when he was like, she's like, you know, like I was like, I understand. She was like, you don't believe me. I was like, I believe you. I was like, you probably saw somebody like a glitch in the matrix. Like static, exactly like that. So she either caught something or whatever, but this is why I tell people right now, listen to me, stay your asses inside at night. Listen, I know we want to go out, I know we want to hang out with people. Right now, I say, like, for the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna say like 2 3, I'm hearing 2 3 days. I just heard 2 3 days right in my head so loud, and I heard 2 3 days there's gonna be a lot of, like, I'm telling you, I'm hearing interstellar traveling. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. I've seen someone similar to that description in the dream world. You see, and then she like showed me a picture. I wish she keeps a lock on her phone, and God forbid if I could know the password. I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out, but I'm not trying to. She showed me a picture, and he looked like tall, lanky. His neck, though, she goes, that was the most thing she noticed. His neck stuck out this way, like a, you know what I mean? She goes like that. And then he was like walking like this, like glitching. I'm like, oh shit. And like, I didn't want to scare her. So I was like, it's okay. You just saw a glitch in the matrix. Don't be afraid. Yeah, yeah. I literally drew this the other day. They call me Nate. Oh, that's what I'm saying. And she, you know what she says, Liz? She goes, Mom, I was laying down. She was, and I swear to God, I heard look out the window. And she goes, I stood up, and she was like, I don't even know why I looked out the window when I did. And then I saw it. It's like as if she was meant to see that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, and like I said, I didn't want to scare her. So I said, you just saw like somebody who was walking with a glitch in the matrix. Again, we have all these spaceships that come in and out of these shuttles that come right on top of this, where I live, right up there, there's a mountain. And every night I see like 4 or 5 of them. They go up, they go down. I just can't catch them on camera. And no matter what I do, it'll look like a blur. Oh, and I just got nauseous as I was talking about. Let's clear the energy. There's just a lot going on. And I want to say, because a lot of people are, I'm hearing, because you're ascending, you're advancing, not just you, it's the collective. Everybody's like kind of doing it together. Here's the thing though, they're doing it together, but they want to let you know that this is a collective thing, but yeah, yeah, no, she was in her room, and then she looked out the window and saw him walking by. And we don't have nobody here walking at night. Like, it's very rare. So yeah. Anyway, this is a collective ascension, okay? A collective ascension. Yeah, yeah. You just answered my question. That was fast. What did I say? It's the collective ascension. And here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. This is how I'm seeing this. Like, the Galactic Federation is coming around there. I'm hearing, we are with you. Okay, all right. Oh, whoa, okay. So I'm gonna say this is how I'm hearing it. So I'm gonna channel too, guys. So remember, I'm using the cards, but I'm listening to what I'm hearing. And if I'm looking away from the camera, I'm sorry. I want to look at the comments, but I have to like hear the message. And sometimes channeling, you look up, right? So so I'm hearing you guys say that, like, not to, oh, okay. Don't worry about what's going on in sort of the lower astral realms, like, things that we worry about, like spirit, negative energies, people, vampiric energies. This is why it's important right now to like keep, and you see, I'm doing this with my hands like an airplane. I'm directing my aura to stay clear and to remove things that don't serve me. I'm just like, okay, go that way. And especially right now, because you are heavily guided, and you're heavily guided, but you're also heavily protected. So this is, you talking about spiritual matters as well as this 3D realm, like the different dimensions that we attune to. And I'm hearing many of you are highly, highly supersonic psychic, is how I heard it. Supersonic psychic. And there's like an influx of downloads that you are receiving. Don't put, some of you are pressuring yourself way too much with something here. And this has definitely got something to do with, Something about you wanting to stop something. Maybe you want to smoke. Maybe you want to smoke weed. Like sometimes I think about it. Like, should I start smoking weed? But then I'm like, nah. You want to stop smoking, or you want to, whatever you're doing, just, we know, I'm hearing, we see it. You're trying, but it's coming. I'm hearing listen, here's what I want you guys to come, like, I'm trying to have them interpret this message the way that I'm hearing it. We see what you're up to. We're looking at it. We know you want to release this. Don't worry. I'm hearing you're going to release it. Like, if you're worried about if you're going to get through this, whether it be like anything you're dealing with, addictions, people, places, something you don't want to let go of, whatever that might be, toxic energy, toxic. I'm just going to say you will come out of it, and you'll, like, I'm hearing, okay. So you're going to be able to, whatever you are experiencing, you're going to be able to help people with whatever you're letting go of, right? So whatever it is that you're afraid of, okay, whatever you're afraid of that you're not going to be able to let it go, like you're almost like judging yourself, going like, am I ever going to do, oh my God, what's wrong with me, blah, blah, blah. I'm hearing spirit say, you said leaving them behind right after I asked if I should leave both of them behind. You see, it's like this was spirit saying, some of you guys need to work with your parents. Again, I'm seeing orphan here. So this is in a past life, or in this lifetime. Maybe you're either adopted, or your parents weren't there, or one of your parents wasn't there. I'm seeing the Akashic library here. And so there needs to be a healing that happens with that. I'm going to say, I don't know who this is for, but I'm hearing somebody was looking for their mother, I think. So this is like those shows, those TV shows where they like get together. Let's clear the energy and the feet. Oh, let's clear it all the way. Thank you. Clear it. Let's clear it. Thank you. Clear it. Clear the energy and ground. Let's clear the energy. Okay. Clear it. So if you were looking for your mom or something, and I'm here an adoption agency, okay? So just like, you felt like you were left alone, like orphaned. And just because you have parents doesn't mean that they're there for you. So like, maybe you feel like this is one of the things. I'm always tuning in, right, guys, right? So I'm always tuning in to spirit and asking them, what do they need to know the most, right? What is the most important details that they need to know? So if they're not focusing on the things like, should I date this guy or something? It's only because they're like, that's not even a blimp on your radar right now. You need to be focused more on like what's taking place with other things, because all of that other stuff is just like, that's like, not, you don't even got to worry about that stuff. I'm really hearing spirit saying, getting through, like I'm here, knocking on heaven's door. And I'm seeing them knock on your head and be like, listen, when you're going to understand that this is your reality. This is one of your realities. You are a multidimensional being. You are powerful. When you start to understand that, I'm hearing this. When you start to understand that part that we're trying to tell you, you're a multidimensional being, you're part of different realities. I'm seeing somebody be like you're going to like a cornerstone of, and you're like a part of some like elite like decision makers. When you start to realize that, I'm hearing, when you start to realize that, then we can start giving you the bigger stuff. So right now we're just helping you get through the little stuff. So I'm hearing this very strongly. When you stop denying your powers, your gifts, and who you are, and when we say powers, I'm not like, oh, power, like I'm gonna, take over the world. No, we're talking about powerful, like powerful being, meaning you're able to do more than you even are aware of, astrally and timeline wise and projection wise and dream wise and spiritually, physically, mentally, and psychically, telepathically, clairvoyantly, and clairsentiently. When you're able to, when you finally say, I'm okay, guys, this is what I did. I had to go one day. Hey guys, I know that I've seen myself live out these realities. I saw this, I saw me doing that. I understand now. If there's something that I need to do from here on out, please guide me towards that. And I say that to them all the time. And sometimes I'll be sitting still and I'll be waiting for spirit to communicate. What am I doing next? What's happening next? And they'll be like, let this go and let that go and let this go. And I notice the second I let them go, at first I'm like, oh, I should never let that go. I shouldn't. But I swear to you, like within a week or two, I'm like, I see why I had to let that go. And then it becomes more and more clear to me. So when these little directions, these little nudges you get, when you're like, how do I know if spirit's communicating with me? I'm hearing them say, we do. When we're telling you, let that person go because they're no good for you, and you're hearing it, you're feeling it, you're sensing it, and you're not doing it. It's like we look at you like, okay, we'll wait till you're ready to do that, and then we'll come back and talk to you. But for now, you're not responding to the, your own demands, because spirit's saying you're what you think about changing. It's not, we're not forcing you to do that. That's you who told us to give you that message, right? So it's like you directed them. Hey, look, when I'm down there as a human, I need you guys as my team. Ooh, somebody's grabbing my arm right here. When I'm down there as a human, I need you guys to remind me who the fuck I am, number one. They help remind you. They cannot fully immerse in the free will. They have to follow the laws of the universe. But you were guided. You were like literally just looked to my right. It says guidebook. Like I looked down here and it said, I don't know where it says guidebook. You see what I'm saying too? Like I just looked there and it says guidebook. This is not for no reason. It's not, I'm hearing not for not. So okay, and I'm hearing, you know what? I'm hearing them. Everybody that you deal with is not going to get the messages. Everybody that you mess with is not. Hello, love and light. Yeah, exactly. Everybody that you deal with, I'm hearing, is not going to get the message. They're not going to respect what you're doing, honor what you're doing, or I'm hearing be submissive to your needs, whatever that means for you. Everybody's not going to do that. But this is the chance that Spirit's giving you to put on those brand new suede shoes and, paint the town red. But when we say to you, sit still for a moment, contemplate, let that go, don't do that anymore, and you're struggling with it, we're not looking at you going, and this is a message, you guys, I'm telling you, and it's coming out of me with love and light. So this is family members. I'm hearing dad, grandma Johnson, grandma John Johnson, Jane, and Uncle Eric, Uncle Aaron. So niece, I'm hearing something about somebody's niece. Okay, I'm hearing blue suede shoes. I don't know. That's somebody like Elvis here, and I'm hearing tiny, Tanya, and then Tanya, and then Tara. A lot of things are coming through. Orange, I'm hearing the color orange. I'm hearing lily pads, or lilies, orchids, blue orchids, something about blue orchids. Either you love them or you see them, you saw them in the store, like, oh, these are so beautiful. I'm hearing red wine, stay close to me. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing it's a chant. It sounds like football, like yeah. No, it sounds like soccer. That's what they do in soccer. Oh, so somebody either like soccer or they played soccer but this is what they're saying. We're not judging you. Are you kidding me? You can take as long as you want for whatever it is that you need. We know you're changing. We know you're doing the things. You're not doing this for us. You're not doing this for them. You're not doing this for God. You're doing this because you want to do it. Because once you let go of the notion that somebody's pressuring you to be a certain way, to be good or to be bad, we can then assist you further in the things that you need to be with. You're wearing a coral color shirt. Oh, preach. Wow. So you see what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Like, this is where your guys are like, we know you're busy. I'm hearing being a mom. I'm hearing to 17 kids. You're not just a mom here on this dimension, you guys, just so you know, you have children in other dimensions. Some of you might have had visits. I'm just seeing a super clear vision. Some of you might have had either visions or you've seen children in your dream and you didn't understand. They might not look like human children, is what I'm going to say. Either, oh, my right hand's itchy. Somebody's going to get money here. Money's coming through. I'm getting lots of messages from a lot of different people. I'm hearing I just heard nonna, and then that's Italian, like, but a lot of people call, but no, somebody's either Russian or like Polish or something, or Baba Yuga. I'm hearing something like that, or yeah, Baba Yuga. I'm hearing Jenny. I'm hearing artist. whoever, I think Alma, I might be directing this message towards you, but it's coming through for anybody here who draws. I'm hearing, take a look at your art. Like, is there something you wrote on it? Number 33 right there. Did you write on it? Did you have like symbols or something like this? Spirit saying, pay attention to your artwork. I'm hearing your art frame, I'm hearing your daughter, one of your daughters, she's taller. I don't know if she's the older one, but she's taller. She's thin and taller. She has some kind of really, I'm hearing expensive gift. She's got some kind of talent. Okay. One of your kids, she's a girl. I'm seeing a dark skin complexion here. This would be somebody who's like, looks Spanish, but like is either half white and half black, or they're Hispanic, but she's dark skinned and she's got, so really, I want to make this very clear because they're talking about her. Her hair is more thick, more curly, like more thick, more. So I'm seeing like, very it's like prominent curls or thickness to the hair. It's not coarse though. That's the thing. It's like between, like you could braid it, it stays, but it's not like, you know what I mean? And it's not like easy to tame. It gets frizzy in the rain. So everybody's giving me this. There's a lot of, because this little girl, and for you, whoever you are, this little girl, so whoever's resonating with this message, because I'm hearing a couple of you will be, yeah, I just drew an eye the other night, right? So there's the little girl, she wants to make it very clear she's either a grandmother of these children, and she knows that the mother is not there for them. And I know, Alma, so that's why I'm saying whoever else resonates with it, because I know it's for you, whoever the mother's not, and you being there, like she wants to tell you how much love and protection she brings to you in the spirit world because of all the things you do for these kids. So maybe some of you are co-parenting children, and I know that, I know a couple of people in that situation. I know that Alma's like a saint. She takes care of kids like they're her own. She doesn't treat them like they. Okay, so some of you, just what I'm saying, writer, somebody's got a gift here. You have a sacred vow. That's you. Okay. One of the contracts you're going to break right now is this. You have like a religious contract from the past, and we were talking about how when I did the past life reading, go check that out on YouTube. You go check that fucking past life reading out, because a lot of our healing has to do with letting go of the past, and the past lives are the past, right? So a lot of the healing that you're doing is going to be healing that you need to let go of past lives too. So go check that out if you have time after this to go sit and listen to it. I did it like so you can listen to it calmly. Okay. So this is scribe or writer, spirituality and religion. It's funny because they're next to each other. Oh shit. Somebody was. Am I saying this? Is this gonna come out of my mouth? Yeah, it's gonna come out of my mouth. Somebody here, you did. What's up, Miguel? I love you. You wrote for like biblical time. Oh, that's crazy because their grandma passed away. She's the one that was saying that, Alma. And she was like, thank you. Because she's looking at you like, look at this girl. She's a saint. She sees what you're doing. Nothing's going unnoticed. Just going to let you know. And you saw how that looked blurry. I just feel like the dimension just said, hey, thank you. Some of you, I'm going to say this. I'm going to just say it because I know that's going to sound crazy. But some of you guys were a part of the writing in the Bible or in some ancient text. It's not the Bible, but it could be like I'm hearing Anunnaki straight up, and then I'm hearing the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Dead Sea Scrolls, the book of law. I'm hearing the book of law. Okay, whatever you made vows to in a past life. Oh, I'm getting itchy right there. Listen, this is gonna. Okay, so if you made some kind of like spiritual vow in a past life where you were like, I'm not gonna, I promise to keep my celibacy in the name of God, or like not do this, and that's why I'm hearing you really struggle when you don't do things the right way, like whatever the right way is, right? I'm hearing spirit say, okay, John, my love, I'm hearing spirit say when you don't do things in the right way. So for instance, you're like, oh, I should be doing this, and you put so much pressure on yourself. That's because in the past life, you were literally a monk, like a literal monk, a literal nun, and you were, oh, I'm hearing that, and that's Catholicism, correct? I'm hearing that. I'm hearing Freemasons. Oh, the Knights Templar. Listen, man, we're not about to play with you right now. Because spirit is like, go ahead, get with it. Like, Here's the thing, what you guys need to understand is I constantly channel shit like this about like the Knights Templar, the Anunnaki, and Gobekli Tepe, and Lake Titicaca, and the Mayan culture, and Navajo Native American Indians, and Black people when they were first here settled on Earth as the most powerful beings on Earth. I channel this stuff all the time. Do you want to know why you don't hear me saying it a lot? Because people be like, what are you talking about? And it's like, that's why a lot of the information that I get, I hold back on it. You don't even know. Just see my book, like my computer. I have a million things around like that. And it's not for everybody. And that's the thing. When you're doing readings, people want to hear like, what's going on here right now? But like, oops, see, medicine man or medicine woman, you are a healer. Ding, 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 ding. You are your abilities. Child. It's what? Look again, high priestess, bro. High priestess once again. High priestess. Yeah, we do love it because we understand it. But a lot of people are looking at it like, oh, no. High priestess. Listen, oh my God, you are so powerful. I don't think you understand just how fucking amazing you are. I think you need to like wakey, eggs and turkey bakey. And I'm seeing this so crazy because as soon as I looked at that, I looked at the Galactic Federation with the Pleiadians. Now, Galactic Federation has all of the species of beings from the planets there, but the Pleiadians, they are healers, like they're magical healers. They're just like, bing, I heal you, I fix you. No, shut the fucking ass face door up. Are you kidding me? Do you remember I told you guys I had that dream and the girl came and this was in the ground and she put me inside, remember? And look at this card. I can't, you know what? I can't. Like, do you see, everybody came to you for advice then and they're still doing it now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, John. Everybody took your advice then and they still do it now. They walk up to you. I'm hearing. I don't think you understand this. So Alma once told me that she had a dream that I was wearing all white and there was a bunch of people at like it looked like a school and I was like teaching everybody. And, I remember hearing this stuff and going like, oh, they're just dreaming. No. And then my guides kept telling me, they're not just dreaming. This is what you did. This is what you do here. And this is what you do over there. That's why you do what you do here. Cause you are that there. And they showed me walking up a ladder with a white dress. And I walked in and I stood in the bottom and the council was around me and I was speaking. I was like, council, hear me. And they all were like, she's here. She's here. Like, oh, shit, she came out because this is the message. This is the message that you took on the capabilities and the responsibilities that they just didn't want to, a lot of them. It's not that they couldn't or they were too weak or they just didn't want to. They're like, I'm not going back down there. I can't. Like last time I went down there, some of them are real traumatized from coming to Earth as the star seeds and learning. And so are you. Some of you are traumatized because you came here before and the shit was fucked up in the game. But this time around, you're like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be all right. You had a 1700s white dress. So in that time too, and probably that's why we were persecuted and killed at that time, including you with me, Alma, because when we were there at the 1700s, you practice any type of a form of occult magic, witchcraft looking stuff, you're done. They caught us. I'm here in Salem. Oh my God. You know what? Because it's funny because Salem was one of the most popular places that happened. So that guy went around and was like, the fucking demon. He was reading out of the book Demonology, and he was like, if they do this, they're that, and he just made up all this crap. And basically, it was a ploy to make money because when they were killing people, they were going around. Those who would find them, they had to pay more taxes and all this bullshit. So yeah, it's always about the money, right? At the end of the day, it's all about the money. So I'm hearing this very strongly. If you ever like deeply wanted to move to Salem, Massachusetts, because I know many times I've said I want to live there. It's just like after Hocus Pocus, I was like, that town looks so nice. Look, I'm getting tapped in the right. If you ever felt like you wanted to be there, that's because you were there. You were from there. And you like, but something keeps you, but you're still scared to go there. No, I shit you not. If you had any fear of going anywhere, okay, is a great teacher. If y'all don't know about her. Oh yeah, we know, everybody here knows about Dolores Cannon. All I do is talk about her. I want to visit Massachusetts for that. Yeah, me too. And here's the funny thing, Alma, I had a fear about going there. I was kind of scared. And I'm seeing number 33. I was scared to go there. I was like, I want to go. I was going to go for Halloween last year. And then I was like, something's like, I'm scared. Like, and it's not that it's because what I've experienced there. So yeah. So what I've experienced there is why I was scared to go there, because I must remember something. I do remember. I know right. I can't believe it. I've never even thought about this. I never even thought about this. And this just like snapped into my head. I'm hearing, no, don't you think about, why do you think you're so, when you hear that someone got burned alive, or why do you think it bothers you so much? And you're just like, oh my God, that's gonna be because you've experienced that. Oh, I'm hearing hung from a rope. Oh God. No, I just saw, mm, I just saw a white dress like this, like the 1700s, and I saw women being hung from a tree and then burned. I'm hearing, I mean, I'm saying at least they fucking hung me first. I'm serious, because I'd rather be hung than burned, to be honest with you. I'd rather be hung 3 times than burned once, to be honest with you. Which I mean, I'm not saying that's what I want, but I'm saying if that was my options, and they were like, "Do you want us to hang you 3 times, and each time you'll come close to death, but you won't die?" I'd probably say hang me 3 times, because burning alive is like you're burning from the inside. It's like meat; it gets cooked from the inside and then out. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. I'm telling you, biblical, y'all. Listen to me. If you're here in this reading, I'm talking to you. Yes, it's you, babe. You. Yes, it's you, babe. You're a powerful mother ever. It's you. Don't deny it. You can't deny it. You're a fucking rider. They don't wanna fuck with you. They can't do what you fucking do. Dun, dun, dun. They can't deny it. You're a powerful rider. You know, like you are. Oh man, you are it. And I'm gonna take this message from you too, because guess what? Yep. 1227. Bong, Billy Bong, bong, bing, bong, bong, bing, bong. Okay. Hello. Okay, we have medical here, and medical. I said medical. Do you know that when I got on here, I said the first thing I said was, let me give you some medicine. And I was saying, let me give you some messages, and medicine came out of my mouth. Biblical and health. Healers, the staff, Jesus's staff, right? Moses walked around with a staff. In every photo you will ever see of Jesus, Moses, Enoch, all of these powerful, they were wizards, okay? People are going, I don't know what you're talking about. Wizards, okay? That's how they channeled messages, right? That's how they brought people back alive from the dead. Moses turned the staff into the snake. These are magicians. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes, it's very biblical. Yes, and then I'm seeing the staff with the snake around it. Archangel Raphael. I'm hearing that. That's weird. Raphael. I don't know. Raphael. Oh, he's like, maybe that's how you really say it, Raphael. And everybody's like, why does everybody call me Raphael? It's Raphael. Oh, it's Raphael. I'm sorry about that. Yes, darling. Listen to me, man. Listen, I know these messages are weird. I know, but that's the point. That's the point. Biblical health and finances. If you don't know me by now, you will never know me. Finances. Learn the big lesson. Past life, you either were too wealthy, or you were very, very impoverished. You'll know how. So let's say, okay, this is how I'm getting it. So you'll know if you were, well, you've lived a couple of lifetimes, so you might feel both like I do. I know I've been extremely wealthy, and I've been in extreme poverty, because I came to learn many lessons in different ways. So yes, I definitely came in both lifetimes, but you'll know, because if you were wealthy in a past life, in this lifetime, you when you think about wealth, you kind of like, you don't want to go back to that, because you got egotistical, you got greedy, and you're like always saying, when I get money, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm not going to be, that's how you were wealthy in a past life. Your ego got in the way. You started becoming very greedy and very, it's my money, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you even killed people over it. Not maybe. Yes, you did. Okay. I'm seeing somebody. Okay. Trinidad. I saw a, what's those knives again? They're called like the big butcher knives that they use in like Jamaica and Trinidad to like go through the forest and the woods. And you know what I'm talking about? Shoo, shoo, shoo. So yep. And then that's how you know if you were extremely wealthy, because you worry if you're going to get greedy again. If you were in extreme poverty, you do things like hoard food. Sometimes you'll overeat because you're machete. There you go. Thank you. You'll hoard food. If you were in extreme poverty in a past life, you'll either hoard food because like you're afraid like you're not going to have enough. You might overeat, overstimulate with the eating. You might have like nighttime when you get up in the middle of the night and you eat out of nowhere because like you're afraid you're not going to be full enough. You know what I'm saying? So if you have some sort of like behaviors like that, it could teach you something about that. Okay. Yeah. Learning lessons, your health. So really quick, I want to read the health one, because I kind of read some of them, but I didn't read the health one. I'd like to see what it says for us, because I feel like there's a big message in here. Okay. It's because we got biblical, finances, and health here all in one, right? So I'm seeing this. I know about the finances. Biblical times means that you were around either Jesus, Mary, and the biblical times, like you were around those times. So then when you read like the Bible and shit, something don't ring true because you're like, I was there, that motherfucker. He ain't never said that shit. You see, that's why I always say, stop. I always defend like Mary and Jesus. And I'm like, they're gonna get mad y'all saying this, you know what I'm saying? Because I was there and that's not what happened, and I feel like I remember those things and I get real fucking defensive. Like, you talking about my boy, Jesus? That motherfucker never said that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're talking shit like they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, so health. Your relationship to health and healing is influenced by other lifetimes, okay? You may be suffering from a physical problem that was inflicted upon you during your last lifetime. Perhaps you reincarnated so quickly that you didn't have time to deal with the underlying issues. You hear it? You hear me? Your physical health has caused you hardship, yet it has taught you on a deeper level of compassion that you could have learned in a healthy body, okay? You've also developed healing skills that can benefit others. In fact, you may already know that you're a healer. This knowledge was acquired in previous lifetimes when you performed healings for others. Back then, your earthly needs were likely taken care of by the community. So you may struggle with the idea of charging money for healing work in this lifetime. It's helpful to know that in current Western society, everyone must charge for their work, including those who provide spiritually based services. You hear that, right? So if you feel like you're a healer and you like feel bad, like I don't want to charge, that's how I was too. But here's the thing, and the same thing with me. I am a healer. Now, if I could walk around freely healing people and all the sustenance that I needed was taken care of, I didn't have to worry about paying bills. And, because like they said, back then, the village took care of the healer. She ain't got to worry about no damn bills or the electric bill. If she needed something, Piper went down and got collected the wood for her, and he started the fire for her, and Miss Becky from Miss Bennigan's, I'm hearing from across the street, brought her a meal for the night. You see what I'm saying? But today it's not like that. Okay, it takes a village, but the village is hiding right now. They're not trying to help you with shit. So yeah, we got to take care of ourselves. Pay attention to that message, because some of you are going to be doing some sign of spiritual work. You might be a healer. You might become a healer. You might be on the verge of being a healer. The pain, the things you've experienced yourself, like whether it be physically, mental illness, I'm hearing physical illness, ailments, whatever it is. And believe it or not, even if I'm hearing this, if you're going through that right now and you're in pain physically, emotionally, mentally, I'm hearing stability. If you're in pain and you have those, right now you're in the process of learning to become a healer. Thank you, Chiron. Okay. Chiron, the wounded healer. Okay. It's like Chiron. He got wounded by Ares with a spear, and he yelled out into the universe, screaming out to the gods, help me, I'm in pain. Ah, it hurts. He got shot in the thigh. And then the other gods came and helped him. And he said, you know what? Since you guys were so kind to help heal me, I'm now going to use my pain and go and help heal a bunch of people. And then he became the healer of Hermetic. Like, so Chiron's connected to Hermetic science. Okay. So that's like the healers. Okay. They, people who went through something like shamans, they get initiated, went through pain and come back to help heal others. Okay. Yeah. So let's see what this card says, because I've seen this card before. I never got this one. These are great messages. I hope you guys are really, you know what? I don't care. Whoever's getting it is getting it, because I'm always like, damn, man, I hope people are getting the message. because I'm really tuning into, like, you worry because you're working with the light, you're working with the light, sometimes even shadow, and you're getting all these important, powerful messages, and then you're like, did I just give all of my energy for nothing? Because don't forget, I do all this hard work, and then I lay down, I'm like, I'm tired, right? I sleep really, really good after this. Like, that's one thing I love about it. But then I'm like, did I just do that for no reason? But it's not for no reason. So it is what it is, because there's people who get it, people who are not going to get it. Okay, so transportation. This card signifies that you had intense experiences involving transportation in prior lifetimes. This is especially true if you're presently having phobias related to airplanes, cars, and so on. And these fears don't dissipate as a result of getting traditional counseling or hypnotherapy. In those cases, you likely suffered a traumatic past life event in some type of vehicle, which has caused you to lose trust in it, even if you got in a car accident in this lifetime. This is not your first lifetime you got into some crazy shit with transportation. You may have been involved in the invention of a form of transportation or related technology, and that knowledge wants to serve you in this lifetime. This includes those who lived during the time of Atlantis. When transportation was fueled by solar and crystal power, your life purpose may involve reawakening the knowledge of alternative modes of transportation, which could be environmentally beneficial to our world at this time. Yeah, some of you have told me that you had dreams about you being in the water and traveling through like tubes and like this glass like tube. I've told you that I've done that in my dreams many times, where we were like in the water and there was just like this tube, and we were just like, it was like a escalator, and it was just taking us all the way through and down. And I'm looking around, and inside is a whole city built, because we lived underwater before. And it's crazy because like I that's how you gotta know something happened at that point, because as we were living in those places, all of us like living in these magical places under the water. But now like we come back here with claustrophobia, for instance, right? And you're like, why am I so claustrophobic? And there might have been something where maybe you were involved in, because I know for me, I saw myself on a slave ship, and I was like, when they coop chickens up like that, I was at the bottom and I jumped up. I was like, I can't do this. And I ran out. I swear to you, everybody in that dream was like, what the fuck? Like, not that dream, that astral projection. They were like, what the fuck? They saw somebody come in and out of the dream state. That, don't think that's not happening, dude. They're in those realities right now. La 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 la, on a slave ship. Everybody's, on the good ship, lollipopping. And all of a sudden, a time traveler like me pops up. Bing, bing, bing. And they're like, yo, I saw everybody, they all went like that. Yeah, we're time traveling. We're scaring the shit out of people right now. They're telling that story to everybody. It was a witch. She came onto the, no, motherfucker, is a time traveler. I came up in your reality. I'm over here living in 2023. Motherfucker, I came back to like 1642. Yeah, man. Yes, the fuck. Get the fuck out of here. So I'm saying, I'm here. Once you start recognizing that this is the things you're capable of, then maybe we could start tapping you with the bigger information. Because not until I opened myself up energetically and allowed myself to trust that what I was seeing was real, did they start showing me the cities in the skies, and I was getting visitations up to my window with the girl with the Hoover board type of thing, and she was like, and pointed up and was like, look at the cities, and it was cities on top of cities living, and it's they're not going to show you that stuff they're not going to come up to you and show you that and have you talk about, oh, I'm crazy, I was just dreaming. No, don't disrespect me like that. I exist too. You know what I'm saying? There's shit going on that you gotta be aware of, and you don't have to be aware of it. You don't have to do anything you want to. But once you open yourself up to that once you open up your energy and stop being afraid, they'll show you more. It's like a trust thing, right? It's like building a bond with spirit and with species from other planets, and them understanding that you understand that you're them, they're you, and that's when they'll start to. Hold on, guys. Wait, what was I just saying? What was I just talking about? What was I just talking about? I was just talking about what? Ships. And look at this. Ships. And then I was talking about ships. And then what did I talk about? The girl coming to visit me and showing me that there's planets in the sky. Galactic. I mean, seriously? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So I know those of you who have ears to hear, let you hear. Those of you who have eyes to see, I know you just motherfucking saw that. I know you just saw that, because I was just talking about those two, minding my business, shuffling the cards, look down and what do we got here? Galactic ships. And not even that, I'm looking at that not as just that, as as just like ships, like a boat, like galactic ships. Right, right, King John, right, right. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, love you. Crazy. All right, I want to see what this one says too, because we're going to give these last couple of messages because I'm really tired tonight. I just wanted to really get these messages. For some reason, Spirit wanted you to hear these messages. So if you tuned in, you were meant to hear this because I did not jump on it for no reason. I even put my brand new tank top on, which I love. It's from Target, actually. Let me just pick these boobies up. See, I need to get my boobs need to be looking like this. No, not even like that. I gotta get a reduction. Spouse, sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's see what this message says. Okay. Yeah, I got this in Target and I love it because it's like, you know, one of those like almost it holds you, but it's not like tight. So it's nice. Anyway, spouse. You drew this card because your question relates to marriage relationships in this life or in previous ones. Okay. Perhaps your current spouse or someone is someone who you shared a romance relationship before, but if you're single at the present, your future spouse is likely from your past lifetimes. Wow. In some cases, lovers reunite across centuries and share an underlying blood. I said blood. It's supposed to say bond. It says bond. I said blood. So yeah, underlying blood pact, right? Bond of true love. This is what is usually referred to as your soulmate. So drawing this card can signify that the person you are inquiring about is in fact that individual. Yes, I know. It's so crazy. Mother, one more thing. Mother, this card indicates that your mother is in this life was also with you in other lifetimes. I know that. I've seen my mom in my dreams a lot of times. Was also with you. Those of you who have dreams about your mom and like you think it's like you're fighting with them in the dreams. No, she was your mom in several lifetimes. You were also hers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So this card indicates that your mother in this life was also with you in other lifetimes. This is actually a very common occurrence. The mother-child relationship is significant, emotional, and physical. If you enjoy a healthy, loving relationship with your mother in this lifetime, you were probably drawn together again because of your fondness for one another. However, if your relationship has been challenging, this indicates a need to balance the karma through your forgiveness. Your feelings about your mother are directly related to your ability to manifest abundance. Oh, mother energy is all about receiving. If you have blocks with your mother, you have most likely developed control issues that prevent you from receiving help from others or from the universe. So this card asks you to do more personal work concerning your mother. At this time, you may wish to add past life regression as an adjustment, as an adjunct to other therapeutic methods. Wow. And I'm seeing Native American right there. You heard that, right? Once you this not being healed with your mom, like, you know, no matter what you feel about them, if you forgive them and you love them, no matter what, as much as we want to slap the shit out of our moms, we love them, but forgiveness, like I forgive her for everything she does or has done or whatever she will do, whatever it is. I gotta forgive her. She's my mother. That's the way I see it, no matter what. And if you have a parent and you're not forgiving them, you could be blocking your keys to manifesting, because keys to manifesting is really not sometimes all about your karma within yourself. It's more about you clearing karma with others, right? So, but you know, you're still. Mhm. It could be blocking you like as a manifestation tool, like for those of you who feel like, why can't this change or that happen? And it's maybe because you have to release this, like whatever this is for you, if you choose that. Like if those of you are like, I'm good, I forgive, I move on, then listen, as long as what you're saying within your spirit is true and rings true to you, as long as it's not like you're just pretending to be good, because sometimes I pretend to be good too. Like sometimes I get upset with people, sometimes but I do find it deep in my heart to like still stop myself and go like, they're all whatever, you know what I mean? Okay. How to forgive and let go. How to forgive and let go is one of the ways to forgive and let go is to forgive yourself. first is like forgiving yourself for whatever you've done. And then when, you know how I like to do it, like for instance, like if like, my mom's doing something or somebody I love is doing something and I don't like it, I try to remember to put myself in that situation. Also see myself like I'm not perfect either. Like, because sometimes I'll be like, motherfucker, blah, 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 but then in my head, I'm like, Flo, come on now. You are, don't talk shit. It's not, you have no room to talk because you do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so let go with love, forgive them and let go because they're a version of you. Essentially, we're versions of each other. And it's like a mirror image to look, either you learn lessons from this person. I don't want to be like that when I get older, or maybe you want to learn to love that person, even though the things they do drive you nuts. Like you don't have to always be like, oh, I love you and I'm best friends with you and we're gonna live together forever or whatever it is. But forgiveness is important. It is. I'm hearing it's a hollow feeling to I just feel like one of the reasons you came here with either a mother figure, yeah, a mother, I'm hearing sister for some of you, was to specifically heal that relationship. So if you had a beautiful relationship with them, you have a beautiful relationship with them, this is not your first time having a beautiful relationship. Why can't I talk? Relationship with them. Okay. So this is not your first lifetime having a beautiful relationship with them. So this, but if it's not a beautiful relationship, like I said, you have some lessons to learn and it's time. Oh my God, my jaw must be crooked because look, you see how I talk, but look how I talk when I go like this. It's perfect. It's like oh my God, you guys. Yeah, you see my jaw is like a little bit, goes to the side a little bit. I'll be noticing everything on my body. Oh my God, it really goes that way a little bit, like a drop, because when it's like this, I feel like I can't talk, like, it's crazy because I'll be noticing everything on my body. Like, see if you don't push your jaw a little bit to the side, if you don't speak differently. Like, look, when I talk like this, it's more like, right? And when I talk like this, it's not like that. It's a little bit, but it's not like that. It's more like this. See? It's like I have an wow. God. Oh my God. No, okay. All right, y'all. I hope you guys got this message because Spirit is really gonna. I'm just gonna say this to you. Like a lot of you guys either already cleared some real serious karma, or you're like right there, almost there. You're almost there. People gonna come from everywhere, and you're almost there. Trials and tribulations. We've had our share, but people gonna come from everywhere, and you're almost there. So you're almost there, like you're almost there. You really are. So just look forward to what's coming for you. Be happy, be proud of yourself. Do some forgiveness work. Look into what you need to forgive, what you need to let go of, and start working on it. Because people gonna come from everywhere. You're almost there. You're welcome. I love you guys. Remember, look back at this reading. I think you guys might want to look back at, I know that I love that movie. I watch it like it's a movie. I might actually go play it after this. Yeah, letting go of the shadow work. Just remember shadow release. Cause I've been like really weird, I'm like, I know I'm ready to change it. And I know I'm here. I'm at that point where I'm like, fuck this. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm ready. I'm ready for my abundance. Like, what's funny? We will say I'm ready for abundance a lot, but I've never I felt like I feel now. I've said to myself many times, I'm ready for abundance. I'm ready. But there's a difference today. When I say it, I feel it from my spirit. Yeah, The Princess and the Frog, my favorite movie. I love that movie. I got friends on the other side. And I love that because when he says that, I'm like, I got friends on the other side too. And that guy, Baba Yago, came to me on a dream, but like he's got friends in another part of the other side. And that's a whole different realm from where my friends are at. And who knows, whatever. I don't know. But all I'm saying is, anyway, you're protected. I'm hearing you're protected from the lower lasso, You're protected from the lower astrals. Okay. You're protected from it. Okay. So like, I know, Moni, I know you do. You should do some artwork with that too. It's nice. something with her, like Tiana or something. That's pretty. I like how she looks when she's a baby. She's so cute. All right, guys, listen to me. Listen, I'm gonna give this last message real quick because I want to just make sure that it rings true to your ears and your heart. Um, hello, Milwaukee. How you doing? Can I just say, you guys, I know that it seems like sometimes like we're never gonna get it, never gonna get it, but you are. I'm hearing free your mind, don't be so shallow. You know, there is some I do just feel like this surprise energy, like a surprise coming in, and just felt and saw something that, wow, you know, that video you had posted years ago on YouTube of you singing all the kids songs to your daughter like 8, 9 years ago. Yeah, just now you singing to us felt like I was singing to the kids, to my kids. Yeah, yeah. I used to sing like collective, especially in this reading where your children. Okay, John, I told you I know I have many children in many other realms, and I know it sounds weird, but you'll know that when you look at me, like you almost feel like you can, like if something was to happen, like I would pick you up right away like a baby and hold you in my arms, and you know that you can sense that from people. It's very clear intuition. You guys are very intuitive and you know what's up. And that's one of the things too. I know that I'm strongly connected to. That's why I always hear the children. And I always feel like when I'm giving messages and all that, I don't feel like I'm just talking to some random people online, you know. I feel like I like I have to do it. There's like I owe you energy. You know what I'm saying to you? That's different from just doing shit, you know? Yeah. Yeah, you know, you always been like that, and that's why I love you about you. Don't mean to bring it up, but even the reunion when you said I'm tough like this because I love you. It's very true. It's very true. And then like when I care about people and I see that when I here's the thing, because what people don't understand as friends, when I'm telling them, yo, don't do that, like they don't understand that I'm getting a message for them. So they think it's coming from me and I'm judging them. And I'm like, no, I'm seeing what's gonna happen if you keep doing that. Like I remember telling a couple of friends, so-called, not my friends, yo, listen, I'm just telling you, you shouldn't do this because of that. See, the difference is when I do something, I know the consequences. I already am aware what's gonna happen. If I just choose to do them, I'm doing it. I'm talking to people that don't understand. They do shit and they don't recognize the consequences. I already know the consequences. I'm like, the possibilities of I could get locked up, this could happen, I could get in a fight. You understand? These are people that like they don't know, right? Or they know and they choose to ignore it, but like then they want advice. And then I tell them, like, look, if you do that, this person's gonna do this, that, and that. And they're like, why do you gotta be so negative all the time? Honey, I'm not. I'm not. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. And then they wouldn't listen. So I remember one girl attacking me, going, "You're just fucking jealous. You're not like this is a long time ago. You're negative. You're jealous. You're just mad." Because I told her the girl that you're hanging out with, I said within a week or two, she's gonna end up stealing your car in the middle of the night. She's gonna take your money, your prescription drugs, because she's an addict. I said she's gonna crash your total your brand new car, and you're gonna be calling me, crying, talking about I should have listened to you. And she flipped on me, started cursing at me, saying, you fucking jealous, bitch, blah, blah, blah. And I shit you not, about 8 or 9 days later, she called me saying, you fucking, now she said that I made it happen. Like I'm a witch and I can make that happen. She was like, you made it happen. But I was like, what? And she's like, I was like, calm down. She was like, she took my brand new car. She crashed it. She totaled my car. She stole my money, my medication. I'm like, I'm on the phone, like, looking at Spirit like, why don't nobody ever listen to me? I'm not trying to tell you that for me. I'm not a jealous person. So if I tell you I don't like that person, just know Flo is not jealous. She's telling me because she loves me and cares about me. Uh-huh. Because I'm not a jealous person. I will hook my man up with another bitch if that's what he wants to do. I'm like, you want to fuck her? Can I watch at least since you're gonna cheat on me and about to break up with me? Like, let me watch, motherfucker. Ain't nobody got time for all that jealous shit. You want to leave me? You want to be with another person? I'm not. What am I gonna do? Kill you? I'm different. I'm different from other. I'm built differently. If someone wants to be with someone else and they don't want me, I don't force love upon nobody. So if they don't want to be with me, They're not going to be with me anyway. So I could stop. I could pull the wrath of fucking Jesus on this motherfucker. Part the goddamn Red Sea. But if he wants to fuck somebody else, bro, at least let me high five you while you're doing it. I mean, let me chill with you, smoke a little weed, get a little drunk, watch you guys fuck. And I'm still, the whole time, I'll just be like, and they'll look, you guys don't understand. I'm not like everybody else. I'm built different. I don't have those kind of feelings of jealousy from nobody. And like my mom says, you're cold hearted. I'm like, no, I have, my emotions are in check. You can't force people to fall in love with you. You can't force them to stay in love with you. It's impossible. So if someone looks at you dead in the face and goes, I don't want to be with you, stop trying to. If they show you their true colors, stop paint. Moni will like this. If someone shows you their true colors, don't try to paint over them. If somebody shows you that they're shit brown, just stop trying to paint the pink and pretty all around it and make it into a beautiful green blossoming tree. They're the color shit brown, not brown, because brown is a gorgeous color when it's done right. But when I'm talking about shit brown, motherfucker, that kind of shitty. All right. So, like, listen, pay close attention, man. There's no jealousy. It's self-love. It's self-love 120,000%. And it's also realizing that people are going to do what they want to do anyway. And all I ask is for honesty. So at the end of the day, all I ask from somebody is like, hey, listen, calm down, chill, bro, chill. If you don't want to be with me and you want to be with somebody else, you like her, just tell me. Okay. And can we shake hands? Great. Okay. So let's leave this. If there's any one of my exes that so-called doesn't like me or has a bad, that's because their own shit. I don't hate none of them. I wish them all love. I wish them all light. I wish them well. And there's nothing about them that I hate. There's none about them that I judge. They're new wives. I'm nice to them. I mean, come on. My daughter's father, I treat his wife like with mad respect. And sometimes the bitch don't deserve it, but I still do it because I'm a good person. Because I could get real ghetto up in here too, bitch. But I don't do it because I want to make myself and everybody else understand. I'm not jealous. I'm not mad. Nothing you're doing is upsetting me. Congratulations. Live your life. Just do me a favor. Don't disrespect me or my child. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Matter of fact, don't disrespect my child. As far as I go, it's like, I can handle a lot. But you fuck with my kid, you fuck with somebody I care about, now we're going to have a major problem, Any hooser. I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. And I hope this message resonated with you. And that's a message in itself. We're not here to hate nobody, to get angry, to be pissed off. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is send love and light to all those watching. I'm hearing all those, your exes, your aunts, your aunts and uncles, okay, cousins, whatever, whoever's watching you on social media, send them love and light. Don't get involved in the drama. You know how much shit I want to say sometimes? I'll be seeing let's just say Natalie posts something and I'm like, man, if I wrote on the bottom of this and exposed her ass about all the, people would be like, not exposed. It's not that there's secrets. Exposed her onto what she's done to me and other girls. Like, no. You guys, the truth comes out on its own. Even though I just want to write like 10 paragraphs about like, because when you see a post about somebody, be like, hey guys, man, I was like, you want to say, like, not just Natalie, anybody, let's say you see a friend of yours that you fought with, that you're not friends with no more, and they're like, I'm all about like love and light and like protecting my peace. And it's like, you just want to write at the bottom, bitch, shut the fuck up. But you don't, okay. Yeah, but because you stay quiet and you just, you mind your business. Hey, Ghostface, thank you. Okay. I love you. I'll see you later. I love my cream fresh. Okay, I'll see you guys later. I love you. Okay. Good night, guys. Sending you love and light. Let's keep the petty away a bit. Let's keep the petty away. Let's try to keep the petty, and let's keep the Betty Petty at bay. Okay, I love you, Moni. All right, guys. Good night, guys. I'll see you guys later. Gonna go sweepish. Gonna do night. because I'm gonna have the sweepish. The dreams have been wild, crazy, beautiful, but like some of them are just like, what the fuck? But we are clearing this very last bit of karmic energy. So whatever you're seeing, don't let it affect you because you're clearing it. It's not, don't over analyze. I'm hearing over analyze ownership. Don't take ownership of things that's not. Just observe and move on. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm observing everything that's happening. Oh, look at that. Oh shit, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Even when I do things, I'm like, look at me, look at him, look at that. Don't just observe and move.